Welcome, everybody, to Awesome Games Done Quick 2020. The 10th...
What?
The 10th anniversary for the first GDQ Classic Games Done Quick. And what an amazing week we have lined up.
Kung Fu.
What?
What are you doing? Come on.
I'm doing the intro.
You just said it's the 10th anniversary. Come on, we got to do something special, something fresh. And hello, I think our production value's gotten a little better than this. Can we get this camera fixed, crew? Like, come on, what's going on here? Let's get things fixed. There we go.
Oh.
That's better.
My fingers are so cool.
All right, now, like we were saying, it's the 10th anniversary. We need some fresh ideas to spice up the pre-show, okay? You know, we can't be doing the same old thing. What y'all got for me, Keith?
Dive kick.
Now I did that.
Skyrim?
Now I did that one too.
Game shows.
Later.
Ooh, Flagonstone.
Now that's still illegal in 13 countries.
Sharks?
Pot of Greed.
Throw bread at my face.
We did all of that. No.
Animorph.
No, you always suggest that.
Ooh, how about a musical? It could be huge. We'd have theatrics and stage, and it would all come in, and we'd all sing, and it'd be like, somewhere.
No. Kung Fu. Copyright? Hello? No. We can't afford a copyright strike, all right? You know
Okay, Hobbs. Here's how. We've been kicking this idea around for quite some time.
Right, it's called the Keys and Fees Show.
The Keys and Fees? What?
Yeah, we got a bunch of cool stuff lined up and whatnot.
Yeah, it's not a meme. It's all about speed running.
And coffee mugs.
Cozy sweaters.
And coffee mugs.
There's a laugh track, too.
It's really good.
So good.
A laugh track? I don't know. I'd have to see it, man. I don't think so. In fact, why don't y'all get up? Come on, go over to the desk. Let's go. Get up. Come on. Go to the desk. Let's get going. Come on, be professionals about this. It's 10th anniversary. Come on. Don't forget your wallet. Keep going. Jeez. All right. Well, welcome everybody to Awesome Games Done Quick 2020. That's right, and AGDQ is proud to be benefiting the Prevent Cancer Foundation once again, a fantastic charity centered around research, education, and accessibility of early detection services. As we already alluded to, today marks a special anniversary for GDQ. It is the 10th anniversary of Classic Games Done Quick. Since then, we've raised over $22 million for various charities. And we are not about to stop there. In fact, I have a challenge for all of you out there in the audience. Games Done Quick all started with some friends who managed to raise $10,531.64 in this very basement. I can't think of a better way to honor that tradition and celebrate it than by beating that total before the very first run. So my challenge to all of you out there is to go to gamesdonequick.com/donate to help us raise over $10,531.64 before the end of the pre-show. Hey, and don't forget to add those donations to the Hat and Time incentive because we got to get that thing going quickly. And it's not an easy task, but I believe in all of you out there. So without further ado, let's talk about some of the runs that you can see throughout this full week of awesome speedruns. Kung Fu, what do we got up first?
So we have a ton of new games, as always, coming up this week, a ton of which I absolutely love, and I feel like I could probably talk about these like all day. So why don't we start with somebody else? Like, how about Fiesel? You have something?
Okay, sure, yeah. So the new game that I'm most interested in is Link's Awakening, the remake of it being run by TGH. So it was released this past September, immediately broken wide open for speedrunning. The record has changed so much in the last few months. TGH currently sits in number 2 on that leaderboard position. And with all the practice he's putting in, I wouldn't be surprised to see that change pretty soon. TGH has top 5 times in both the original Link's Awakening and LADX. So you know he's capable of it and he loves this game. I think it's just a matter of time. But don't miss this remake being run Saturday right before the finale.
Now, the game I'm looking forward to is Control. Now, Control is a third-person action-adventure game that was released in August and it's being ran by my boy, Brian Otto. I love that kid. So, you want sick tech? How about this? How about Slidey McGunny? It sounds fake, but I promise it's real. So you do a bunch of menu overlaps and all of a sudden you're just a gun. Nothing else. You're just a gun. And this game comes in at about under an hour, and it's going to be Friday night, so don't miss Slidey McGunny.
Awesome to see GDQ jumping on, bringing on all these new games, these games hot off the press. And speaking of hot off the press, we got the 2019 release of Outer Worlds, an FPS/RPG, absolutely absolutely gorgeous game to explore through. And we're going to have the world record holder here in Charo playing the game for you Monday night. This game is a lot of fun to watch. It's almost like more of a pacifist run. So they're going to pick up one gun at the beginning of the run, and that's it. So that's your FPS part of it. Make sure you guys check out the run Monday night.
You know what I'm really excited for? The Untitled Goose Game.
Oh, yeah. That got a response from the crowd. Yeah.
I know. It's one of my favorite games of this year. So Castlefoot is going to be doing the all main tasks run, and he's going to be facing a lot of RNG, which is kind of part of the magic of this run. So during this, he's going to be facing things like NPCs following random paths.
Honk.
He's going to have, there's going to be lots of jank physics. There's going to be objects flying everywhere. He could get stuck on things. There's a lot that he's going to have to face. So his AI manipulation is absolutely going to be key during this run. But not to mention, we could also see Yisk running the any percent as a bonus run. Now, if you guys want to see bonus runs happen, make sure to keep your eyes on GamesDoneQuick.com to see what's opening up next and how you can donate to get those runs to happen.
I'm so pretty.
You did a great job tying that while you were talking. Great job. So yeah, we got a lot of new games coming here this year for GDQ, but I also want to talk about another corner of the schedule, and that is the showcases. Over the last 10 years, GDQs have done obviously a great job showing literally thousands of speed runs and speed games, but they also show speedrun adjacent content. Big stuff like Step Mania in the past, high score runs, bunch of TaskBot shenanigans. This year is no exception, as Frosted GH will be stopping by for the first time ever. We're gonna be showing off Clone Hero. Yeah.
Right.
This is absolutely nuts. This guy is crazy at this game. I watched his submission video for it. It blew my mind. Make sure you guys check that out. He's gonna shred the guitar and melt your brains.
Yeah, and speaking of showcases, we got on Saturday afternoon, Super Mario Maker 2 Relay, right? This is gonna be 4v4, 2 teams of 4. It's gonna be one of the best things here. But these will be brand new levels that the players have never played before, and they'll be passing the controller around between attempts. And the thing I think is really cool about this is the teamwork aspect of it, right? Because everyone has to work together. Even when you're not holding the controller, you're still working. You're still trying to figure out the puzzles, figure out the strategies, pass that information on to your opponent or to your team members. And you're watching your opponents. You're watching their screens, trying to get every bit of information that you can to help your team along. And honestly, I think it's going to be really engaging. Probably one of the most complex and unique things that you'll see in the marathon.
You want complex, you want unique, you want absolutely spectacle, spectacle, spectacle. How about The Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past, randomizer, open mode, crowd control?
Yeah!
That was 87 breaths I had to take because you guys keep giving me the longest stuff to talk about. Crowd control means exactly what it sounds like. You in the audience, whether here or at home, get to control what's going on in the game. You want to give a tempered sword to help out? Absolutely. You want to add ice physics or one-hit KO to ruin everything and cause chaos? Hey, it's GDQ, nothing goes right anyway. So, we're going to see if Andy can survive that this Saturday. I hope he does.
You know, speaking of randomizers,
It's more fun that way.
I just
Call
love
out
that.
what? God.
Goodness. Well, speaking of randomizers, oh my gosh, we already passed the GDQ donation total. Holy moly!
Can we check
That was
it?
quick.
64 cents? Did we get it?
I think we
Looks like we passed that 64 cents. Congratulations. Wow, my goodness. That's amazing.
All right.
Man.
We're done, right?
All right, let's go home. We did it.
So distracted, so good.
It's a good week.
Well, let's talk about some more randomizers.
Yeah, sure. Back up.
Why not?
Go. Yeah.
So we have the Super Mario 70-star randomizer race coming up. That's happening this Friday night.
Very good.
And that's, so we got to see 360 Chrism run the 120-star category of this randomizer, and that happened at this previous GDQX. But now we get to see him go head-to-head with 2 other top Mario runners, which is Simply and Puncation. So this is going to be very, very exciting. Now, with the 70-star run, because there are going to be a lot of slower stars that are cut out here, so you're going to see a ton of really fast gameplay and quick decision-making. Plus the fact that there are over 65,000 seeds that they could pull this puzzle from. Yeah, so they're going to have to adapt to pretty much everything. And I mean nothing, like almost nothing is going to be in its rightful place, which is so exciting. It just really makes me want to sing. You know, we can get this thing going.
No. Kung Fu. We talked about this. Copyright, YouTube, COPPA, all that stuff. Yeah,
He's so great, though.
Let's not do that. Hey, Hazel, you like old games, right? Talk about that.
Okay. How about Zelda? Right?
Yeah,
we have a Zelda
Zelda's
trilogy,
cool.
right?
Yeah,
Zelda
yeah.
1, 2, and Link to the Past. Yeah, they're going to be running those on Tuesday. That is 3 teams running the 3 Zelda games, relay race. And you can't deny that the Zelda games are among some of the most highly sought-after speedrun titles to take. But really, the story here is the players involved. These are some of the people with the best times in these respective games. And honestly, I don't think you're going to see a higher talent of Zelda playing in anywhere in the world other than right here this week.
First time we're ever seeing a Zelda relay here at the marathon. But that is not all, folks. We'll be bringing you 2 relays this marathon. A second in the form of the Mega Man 4, 5, and 6 race. Now this is, thank you. Classic Mega Man community, always one of the best communities for coming out to these marathons, even if they're doing nothing, which they never do. They always have runs to do. But they always show up, always pack the stands. And Mega Man 4, 5, and 6, looking at this, you brought up, Fiesel, how it's almost like an all-star group of Zelda runners that are showing up. This is like the all-star group of the last 10 years of just the different players who have played Mega Man 4, 5, and 6 all coming together. It's so highly sought after to be in this that you had to be world class just to sit on the couch and do commentary for it. Make sure you guys check this out because we're gonna have tons of balloon strats, super arrow strats, slide cancel strats all over the place, tons of boss quick kills, and with that classic Mega soundtrack that, it's so good. Make sure this is not a relay you will want to miss.
Yeah, definitely really hyped for the Mega Man block, but I'm also excited about the Myst block.
We're doing that.
Now, this is our first time seeing...
Hey,
I like that. One person gets
I
excited.
agree with that one
I'm
person.
excited.
Yeah, bring it.
This is the first time we get to see any Myst game in a GDQ. But not only that, we're seeing the whole trilogy all in a row. So later on tonight, this evening, we are going to get to see Jelly, Zoustis, and Admiral Flapjack all running all 3 games. Now, this is going to have, throughout this, we'll see a range of unique movement from game to game, including a bunch of skips. There's going to be out-of-bounds clipping. There's going to be camera manipulation, kind of from game to game. You get to see kind of how that all comes into play. So make sure you guys don't miss that later on tonight. I'm just super excited to see, classic childhood series that I played being showed on the marathons. This is going to be great.
Absolutely. It's pretty insane to hear 3 different people playing 3 different games. What about one dude playing 5? Because that's what they're like, I don't even know what game he's talking about. Sounds great. How about Tomato Angus, which is a great name, by the way, just as a side note, will be taking on not 1, not 2, not 12, because there aren't that many, but 5 games in the Fallout anthology all in a row. Yes. Unprecedented the amount of hours he's going to spend to play it, 2. 2 hours it will take him to beat 5 Fallout games. I think these games are busted.
Yeah, there's a ton of glitches in Fallout, obviously, like just Bethesda in general. But there's always great and hilarious movement. And like you said, this is gonna be the first time that a single runner is gonna sit there and play an entire series in like probably the history of the internet.
Probably ever.
Probably ever. But speaking of history, let's talk about Awful Block. I want to say that during rehearsals, I said if you guys didn't make noise, I'd be upset. So thank you.
He did.
But Awful Block is home to some of the most memorable moments in GDQ history. And this year is going to be no different. It's such a stacked lineup, and it's got one of my favorite games of all time.
Yeah, me too. It's got Rocky and Bullwinkle, an instant classic. That's right. When I think Rocky and Bullwinkle, it's a classic. You got Mega Man, but it's the DOS version, ladies and gentlemen. Not to mention, we're going to have 100,000 nerds gather around their computer screens to watch a race of Barbie, which I think definitively proves you are a nerd. You're definitely a nerd at that point. And Keys, you know what's the best animal-based game in this marathon, right?
Absolutely. It's Animorphs.
Wild Animal Sports Day. That's right, Keys. Absolutely. The EnviroBear crew is back. Zick, Bullets, Sneaky, and Scrub Lord are on their world tour, coming back to play whatever the heck this game is. It's gonna be like done in under 8 minutes, so you know it's a good video game. It's a 600% relay between 4 people. I don't know how they're divvying that up. I don't know if it's like 1.5 playthroughs apiece. I don't know if there's 6 times play the game. I don't know, 600% relay. Whatever it is, it's gonna be hilarious and it's gonna be awesome.
My game's good too, you know.
Yeah, I mean, what I see when I look through the schedule is just so many blocks. There's blocks after blocks after blocks. Every day is just blocks and blocks. This is the most block-heavy marathon we've ever had. Did you notice that? No, like on Monday, for instance, we have the and block. Did you see that?
Wait, what?
No, so Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, Battletoads and Double Dragon, Sonic 3 and Knuckles, The Great Circus Mystery starring Mickey and Minnie.
I see what you're getting at. I see what you're
right?
getting at.
And then you probably saw the Thursday number block, right? That's Jack 2, Earth Defense Force 5, Devil May Cry 5, bonus game 4.
Wait. We're counting bonus game.
Wait,
Well, yeah.
wait. It's Final Fantasy VI.
Oh, I'm dumb.
See, that works, right? Final
You are
Fantasy
stupid.
6, Destiny 2, Fire Emblem 3 Houses.
Yeah. I see. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Okay, what else you got?
Okay, well, obviously, it goes without saying the Friday X block.
Oh, yeah, because we got the Mega Man X games in there. X, X3, X4.
No, I'm talking about Pokemon XY and Pac-Man Championship Edition DX.
Feasel. The Mega Man X games come right after those.
I don't know, that's kind of a reach. You don't really have to make blocks out of everything.
You're stupid too.
I am stupid.
All right, well, getting back on topic, you probably noticed this. Who could forget the Wednesday morning colon block?
The what?
Wait.
What, the Wednesday morning colon block?
Can we talk about this?
Games that have colon in the title, like Shinobi 3, colon, Return of the Ninja Master, Garfield, colon, Caught in the Act, Contra, colon, Hardcore.
I think we should rename that block.
I don't understand. It's
Yeah, I
it's
thought
pretty
you were
normal.
talking about...
I'm going to stop you right there, Spike. No, and we'll get you a cup of coffee to fix that problem. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and throw it over to Sent, who is ready to tell you all about some of the prizes that you can win this week.
Hello, everyone. I'm Sent, and that was very much intentional. Some of you may know already, but I'm here to tell you guys about some of the amazing prizes that you guys can get entered to win with your donations. Now, guys, getting entered to win prizes is super easy. You don't have to do anything special. You don't have to put your donations towards the prizes. All you need to do is make sure you donate the minimum donation value required during the prizes availability window. So, for instance, right now we have a bunch of prizes open between the start of the show, which is, hey, that's right now, and Super Mario Bros. 3 a little later today. Prizes like this absolutely beautiful Dark Samus-inspired ceramic plate. It's Dark Samus's visor in ceramic. It's super cool. It comes to us from Shuglup Sketches. It's an adorable little prop here. It's a $25 minimum donation. It's absolutely one of a kind. You can head over to gamesdonequick.com, check out the tracker to see a better picture of it, because as it turns out, it's very hard to hold while also holding a microphone. Did not take this into account. As expected. We also have this beautiful Mario Zone cross stitch, again available from now until Super Mario Bros. 3, and that is from Mecha Fly Guy. It's a $20 minimum donation. Yeah, this is a cross stitch. This isn't a print. It's beautiful. Comes framed as well. $20 minimum donation. Again, now between Super Mario Bros. 3. Now, those are both single donations. So hey, you got to donate at least 20 or at least 25 in a single donation to be eligible for those. Some of the prizes we're going to be talking about this week are cumulative donations. That means as long as you donate the required amount over the course of the availability, you'll be entered to win. A great example of that would be our grand prize, which is a custom replica from our friends over at Heroic Replicas. Super cool team. They make all kinds of amazing stuff. They've made the Master Sword and Hylian Shield that we've had for the past couple of years, which is an option if you win the grand prize. It is a $200 minimum cumulative donation throughout the entire marathon. And I should have placed this better. So that is one option. Option two, of course, is this absolutely beautiful fishbone guitar. And, you know, if I'd ever held a guitar in my life, I'd know how to unzip a guitar case. As it turns out, kids, those skills will be useful in the future. But I mean, look at this thing. It's absolutely amazing. It is a functional guitar. I'd play it for you, except again, I've never held one. I have no idea what to do with it. I think you play it at this end, maybe. I'm not sure, but you do. Again, $200 cumulative donation throughout the marathon. And of course, option three, by the way, is if neither of those sounds interesting enough for you, you can actually work with Heroic Replicas to design your own custom prop. Now, restrictions do apply for everyone's sake, so make sure to head over to gamesdonequick.com, because that's where you're going to find all the information on upcoming incentives you can put those donations towards, all kinds of upcoming great prizes you can win, and all of the wonderful speed runs we're going to have in this marathon. I think that's just about it for me, so Hobbs, if you want... Oh crap. Uyamaso. Everyone, cheese it.
Mumble, mumble.
Okay, yeah. So you want me to do the tenor part?
Yes,
All right.
do the tenor.
Re,
The
mi,
melody.
fa,
I'm gonna jump in with my line after.
What do you guys think you're doing?
Nothing. Be cool. Be cool. Be cool. We're talking about speedruns. You know, it's GQ. You guys know what I love? I love space. Let's talk about
Yeah, you
Destiny
do.
2. How about Destiny 2, guys?
Sure.
Okay, he's gone. Okay. So, during this popular looter shooter, we're gonna get to see
Oh, wait. Can you say that again?
looter shooter.
I like that.
Okay, me too. During this popular
Looter
looter shooter,
shooter.
we're gonna get to see 6 runners join together to beat a raid, including Shockwave, the Packle, Milkman, Toki G, Trader Kirk, and Alexi Sinclair. Now, it's awesome that we're gonna get to see this MMORPG during a GDQ. It's because it's not often that we actually get to see that take place. Now, with all 6 runners, their teamwork and coordination is going to be absolutely key here, because one mistake from one of the runners can cause the others to have to force to adapt, and quite a bit of time loss can follow up with that. So they're going to need to make sure their movement is sound and equip their characters beforehand to be speedrun ready. I guess they could equip themselves to be
Sure,
ready
to
as
be
well.
sure.
You know, that's-
Yeah.
So make sure you guys don't miss that this Thursday evening. But I know Destiny is like a very popular game. We all know Destiny.
Sure.
But what about games in the marathon that people don't know?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I am not lying when I say this is one of the craziest speed games I have ever watched. And for some reason, it has the name Normie's Beach Babe O-Rama. There is one person who knows what it is, all the rest of you. Everyone's gonna be jumping on this game. It's gonna be the new Strider. This game is absolutely insane. Sonic the Hedgehog will pee his pants. Mario will be sweating, and Spyro will be crying at how fast Cook will be moving, I guess, Normie, or whatever his name is, across the screen, jumping and running across it. This game is absolutely nuts. Make sure you wake up at 6:35 a.m. on Thursday morning, because it's also probably not considered a good video game. Pour yourself a cup of Joe. Check out this game. It's gonna be nuts.
All right, well, I've also got one for you early Thursday morning. It's just like that, except the exact opposite.
Oh, good.
So this game is called Hoshi wo Miruhitu, also known as Stargazer. Wait, what was that? Hoshi wo Miruhitu?
No, you nailed it.
There you go.
There's one person in the crowd who knows what we're talking
That person knows style and quality here. This is a Japanese-only release for the Famicom from 1987. It is one of the oldest games in the JRPG genre, and apparently it's one of the worst.
It's so bad.
But I'm going to give it a chance. I'm going to see it for myself, because honestly, I love a cozy JRPG in the middle of the night. I think that's a great thing to watch.
All right, you guys want awful game. I got one for you. It's
Wait. You're not going to try to talk about Animorphs again, are you?
No.
You always try to talk about Animorphs.
No, I don't.
All right,
I'm
what game are you talking about?
I'm talking about a game where you transform into creatures.
Really sounds like Animorphs.
No, it's Danimals.
Like the yogurt?
I love that yogurt. So good.
Sen, you know bad games too. Talk about some.
Angel, come on, get the camera over on us. They're talking about bad games, Mike. Let's tell them about some of the really good, obscure games we have in the marathon. Also, good news, I figured out how to hold the guitar. So, Friday morning, if we're talking about obscure games and obscure series that are great, we gotta talk about the Toho series. And of course, we have an amazing new speedrun of a game that actually just came out this year, Toho Luna Nights. It is an action platformer with a time stop mechanic, and it is absolutely insane. You guys are gonna see jumping off of projectiles in midair. You're gonna see using projectiles to clip yourselves through walls and under the floors. The run is insane. Friday morning, Toho Luna Nights. You don't wanna miss it. Now, Mike, I know you play like all kinds of super weird stuff. I think you play speedrun a game about like being a bulldozer or something. I'm sure you've got something good, right?
No. Oh, okay. Yes, well, speaking of bad and obscure games, I have Super Highlight continuing the Highlight tradition. It is the best game in the series, and it's made for speedrunning because it has a fastest setting. It has a banging soundtrack, and that's all the good points of the game, basically. Yeah.
Right. Last chance.
Yeah. Wait, hops.
What? I just about to transition.
No. You said you have to see it.
See what?
The Keys and Fees show.
Right. We've been working hard on it the entire pre-show.
How?
We got a budget approved.
By who?
Look, let us show you what we got.
You'll like it.
You know what?
Real
Screw
quick.
it. Sure. Let's see this Keys and Fees.
Yeah.
Nice. Hit it.
Keys and Feast show is recorded in front of a live studio audience.
Welcome to the Keys and Fees show. I'm your host, Keys.
And I'm your other host, Fees. And what a show we've got for you this morning. Isn't that right, Keys?
Absolutely, Fees. Let's give you a little preview of what's going on. Which speedrunner just caught a brand new puppy?
Aww. Where did Caveman's mustache go? And did his powers go with it?
I took it and it's a beard now. I'm all powerful. 5 makeup tips for your retro consoles.
Ooh, lovely. And later on, we'll be talking with Spike and Kung Fu about how to toast your bread to perfection. I'll tell you, the only thing that's toast is my New Year's resolution to eat less bread.
Joke number 2.
That's great. Did you two just come up with this because the names rhyme?
Yes.
No. Yes.
Well. Okay, cut it out with the sound effects. It's time for the lightning round. It's time for the lightning round. I swear. Eventually.
Boom, crash,
That's right, the lightning round, everybody's favorite segment of the pre-show. We're gonna play a little game show here today called GDQ Through the Years, because it is our 10th anniversary after all. So we're gonna be celebrating some moments from GDQ's history. I'm gonna split our 4 contestants today into 2 teams, and well, you know what? We got Keyzron and Feasel sitting next to each other, and we got Spike and Kung Fu sitting next to each other, so I think those are gonna make our 2 teams. Let's get some team names. So Keyzron, Feasel, what's your team name?
All right, we're team Bring Back Keys and Fees.
Hashtag bring back Keys and Fees.
Of course you are. Okay, Spike and Kung Fu, what's your team name?
Team Toast!
Yeah, so you just both want the Keys and Fees show back. All right, it's not happening. Well, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to ask the teams questions, rapid fire, one team at a time, and basically whoever gets the most points at the end is going to just get a special little prize. And they have never heard these questions before, by the way. And
this is very true.
Don't necessarily know the answers. They're going to be answering genuinely. So, my first question is for Team Keys and Fees. Hashtag bring back whatever your team name is.
That's the one.
Yep.
What game has had the longest streak of being accepted to the marathon? Your options are A, Super Metroid, B, Celeste, C, Mega Man X, and D, Castlevania Symphony of the Night. And everybody at home, be sure to participate in chat.
It's always A. Yes, let's go.
Right.
We're going with A.
B.
Either way, you're wrong.
Oh.
The answer is D, with a whole 16 games in a row, beating, that was Castlevania, by the way, beating Super Metroid by 1.
That's not fair.
Our next question is for Team Toast.
Okay, we can't do worse than them.
Your question is,
True.
what is the oldest game to ever be ran at a GDQ? The options are A, Super Mario Brothers, B, E.T., C, The Oregon Trail, or D, Bonk's Adventure.
What?
Is it Oregon Trail? Is it Oregon? Let's go with Oregon Trail.
That is the correct answer.
I was on that couch. Yay.
1971 release date. Back to Keys and hashtag bring back Keys and Fees show. Yeah, whatever.
Do you even know our name?
No.
Okay.
Your question is, which runner has performed the most runs on the GDQ stage? Your options are A, Feasel, A, B, Frezzy Man, C, Andrew G, D, PJ, or E, Mike Oyama.
Let's see.
I don't know.
No,
I
12.
That's not even the right number of games.
We've got this, Kung Fu.
No, the answer is D, PJ, by 1 over Feasel.
Wait, really?
Wow.
Wait, how many have you ran?
I don't remember.
You're my co-host. I don't know this.
Again, they haven't heard these questions before.
You don't remember your own?
I don't remember.
Number 4. We're going back to Team Toast over here, all right?
We got this.
Which prize has been given away the most? A, Perlers, B, High Hell, C, Plushies, or D, Posters?
What is high hell? Okay, I'm sorry if we underpromoted something.
Posters or
Perlers? I want to say Perlers.
Let's do Perlers?
Perlers for 500.
The correct answer is B, High Hell, which was a game of which we gave away 1,512 Steam codes for.
Well, I didn't know that.
Wow.
As it turns out, I don't
make
know.
it back.
And that wasn't all of them.
What?
What?
All right, number 5.
Okay.
Back to Team Bring Back Keys and Fees show. Hashtag
go.
Bring Back Keys and Fees.
He got
Hey,
it.
he got it right.
He's doing better than us.
This is your final question, so I mean, you better get it right.
I hope.
What was the first venue to host a GDQ? A, the Sheridan Denver Tech Center. B, the 4-H Center. C, the Crown Plaza Dulles. Or D, Mike Uyama's mother's basement.
I trust you.
Let's go with D. Final answer.
I'm sorry, it was a trick question. The correct answer is the Hilton Mark Center at MagFest because one run happened there before they moved to Mike Uyama's basement.
What?
Wow.
Yep.
No one in this room knew that.
Mike did.
Mike didn't even know.
All right, our final question. We're going back to Team Toast. Your question is,
For the win.
and I'm not giving you any options on this one. You better
Because
know.
you're not winning already.
What was the first Disney song that was sung at a GDQ?
I know. Guys, he's gonna let us sing. He's gonna listen, guys. It was Hakuna Matata.
Ba-da-da-da.
What a wonderful phrase.
Dude.
Whoa, we're having a problem. Well, I would really prefer if you'd be louder, but that's okay. Yep. Oh, yeah, that's what I thought. Copyright strike. All right, well. Before we get the channel taken down, let's go ahead and throw it up to the front because Mike and Cool Maddie are ready with Amy Sokol from PCF to tell you a little bit about the charity. And also, we got our runners, Flairbear and Enhu, getting ready for the hat and time race. Thanks, everybody, for passing our challenge at the beginning of the run. And let's have a great week of awesome speed runs.
Woo!
Well, fun fact, that first camera you saw in the pre-show was actually the original CGDQ webcam. Thank you, Logitech Pro 9000 webcam. And speaking of that, the marathons have come a long way. When I started CGDQ, I had a lofty goal of $5,000 raised for charity, which you've already crushed about 4 times over before the marathon has even started this time. And it's come such a long way since then. It's been 10 great years, and if you told me back then, if this event was going to become as big as it has, and it would raise millions of dollars for charity, I would say, "What are you talking about? Are you kidding me?" And so, but hey, it's been a great ride, and here's to 10 more years, and here's Cool Maddie and Amy to kick off the event.
All right. Hello, everyone. And of course, welcome to Awesome Games Done Quick 2020 for our first time in Orlando, Florida. Nice and warm here. Yes. All right. And it's been a great 10 years. I've been watching since the very beginning, and I just can't believe how far this place has grown and the incredible support that all you guys have shown us through the years. And of course, one of our main beneficiaries for 9 out of those 10 years has been the Prevent Cancer Foundation. So I'd like to give Amy a moment to speak.
Well, thank you. And on behalf of myself and everyone at the Prevent Cancer Foundation, we are so grateful to be here. I just want to extend sincere gratitude to you guys, to the organizers, to the staff, to the volunteers, the runners, everybody here, the attendees, and every single one of you that make this event possible. We are so filled with gratitude to be here. You guys make an impact on the work we get to do every single day. If you happen to be here in Orlando with us, we have a panel at 3 p.m. Come learn more about the impact that you guys are making. We're excited to be here, and just thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
All right, and with that, I think we're ready to start the countdown for a hat in time, a race. You guys ready? All right, let's get it ready. Let's get the games up.